Yes, hello and welcome to another vlog from Ben Rider.
Your civil rights, you demand that I euthanize your name. Walk ahead. You cover us in shame and I take the blame. Living by the rules, Teen Witch, high school blues. Walk ahead. To stop and obey. To stop and obey. Now rats can shine and jokers got silver lining and Holy Mary sings songs in the wet rain.
Today we're testing out the QJMotor SRV300 cruiser. It is a 296cc cruiser. And from the looks, it is very nice. It is a V2 engine. That is kind of unusual in this class, I would say. And they have kind of a collaboration, that's what I read on the internet somewhere, with Harley Davidson actually. I will not bore you with all the technical specs, so which I found. I will put them on a spec sheet here on the screen so we can save some time. So on the left-hand side of the handlebar, we have the clutch lever, which is not adjustable, but it is not too hard and not too light. So it is okay to operate actually. In the front we have a index finger switch for the high beam, low beam, for the passing light. Then we have a switch here, enter and select for the display, enters for setting the clock, and select is for selecting the values. We also have a switch here, which is the high beam, low beam switch, kind of unusual, but okay. We have a turn signal switch here, which operates just fine. In the middle to reset, we have a horn button here. On the right hand side, we have the throttle and the brake lever for the front disc brake, adjustable in 4 positions. We have the engine cutoff switch here, we have a hazard light switch on the right hand side, and we have the starter switch here. In the display, actually, in the front, you can see the ignition switch there. I forgot to tell you. We have the display here, which is LCD. We can see the RPM, we can see the clock on top, we see the speedometer. We also have a gear indicator to the right here. We have a fuel level gauge down below, and that's about it. We can change the data down below with a select button. We have the total, we have trip A, trip B, and that's about it. We can, naturally, we can set the clock, which I already did, and which is not too difficult to do. So this is a QJMotor SRV300. It's a little cruiser in the 300 class, 2-cylinder V-shaped configuration here. And we'll take it out for a little spin, go back to the dealer, and I'll tell you a bit what it feels like and stuff like that. So let's go. To get things started, we are neutral. We just press the starter button, and there we go. The seating position is it is a mixture of Honda Rebel, which I think where the foot pegs are right below your body, and we have a little bit the foot peg position a little bit forward on this one here. It's not really Kawasaki Vulcan or Harley Davidson, a little bit to the front, so naturally you have to get used to that. But personally I feel this is much better for me, and it doesn't press down on your upper and lower body that much. I noticed already that the throttle response, especially when you go like in a second gear, there is basically in only 0 and 1. It is very difficult to dose the throttle, so you have to be careful, especially when you go slower or in traffic, that you don't overshoot anything. You have to be a bit careful, but maybe it can be adjusted somehow by the shop. I'm not really sure, but this one here is a little bit too sensitive for my taste. But after you get used to the seating position, everything feels quite nice, quite natural. Also very stable in the corners, naturally quite nice. When we go at higher speed, also very, very stable. And you can easily go, 5th, 6th gear at higher speeds and feel very, very comfortable with it and very relaxed. We have ABS on this system here, on this bike rather. There's nothing special, nothing else really. It is a fairly inexpensive cruiser, so you have to forgive that we don't have traction control or maybe a fancy display, but it does what it does. It has a fairly nice sound, not that super nice, but not bad for this class actually. I hope you can hear that a little bit in my sound check, which I put on the screen earlier for you. From the outside, the design I do love very much. It looks very, very nice. This is the black version. I think you can also get a yellow and a orange version, which is definitely a nice. Yeah, when you get to higher RPM, 7,000-8,000, you definitely have a lot of vibration, especially in the seat. Handlebar is still okay, a little bit fuzzy, the view through the mirrors, but definitely when you go 7,000-8,000, you get quite a bit of vibrations in the seat. We're going up a hill here now in 6th gear. Still we have power left here, that's not too bad. Yeah, 3.5 liter per 100, I just wanted to point out. It definitely is fun. There's also a 125 available. Oh, a German. But of course 31 horsepower, always better than less. So it is pretty nice. And yeah, the wind to be expected. We have for the full force of the wind here. Since we don't have any windscreen or whatever. But I cannot complain about this because it just comes with a type of motorcycle, so I just wanted to have that pointed out. The seating position, the seat is fairly soft, hard soft, kind of in the middle, not too bad. The seating position more or less upright. For me, I'm 175 and I don't have to lean very much forward, and I can actually lean backward, and it is very comfortable ride actually. So I suppose for longer rides your butt will not hurt and your upper torso will thank you for that. So let's keep it short and snappy. That's all I can say about the QJMotor SRV300, a nice little cruiser, and I guess still an acceptable price. And just guess what? We have 6 here. Look at these controls, which are lit from the background, or however you say that. What else did I want to say? Oh yeah, we get a 6-year warranty on these bikes, QJMotor. 6 years of warranty. That is not too shabby, I must tell you. The QJMotor SRV300 test ride, review, whatever. Thanks very much for watching. This has been a ride out. Take care. Bye bye.